show. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a great week. It's been a long week for me. It's been pretty heck. Glad to see all you guys in here tonight. Hopefully we have a nice. I'm gonna do things a little different to try and keep up with the chat. We'll be sending out comments and stuff, just kind of as they go. I don't know what happened there. It said reconnecting. The connection shows that it's on. I don't know. Hopefully it's a little smoother than that. Alrighty. I don't know what happened there. If you're having trouble, hit refresh. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Electric, hey, how are you? Yes, prices. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Chips Not Chunks, hello, how are you? Shakita Woods, thank you. Blessings to you. Debbie Johnson, how you doing? Fat Cat's Heaven, hello. Larry Crow Jr. Hope everybody's doing good. Hello, Nightmare, how are you? Southern Grown, how you doing, buddy? Grumpy Grower, greetings from Western New York. Hello to you. Something is going on. I don't know what it is. Are we back here? I don't know what happened. Is YouTube having issues? Might have to refresh here. Give me 1 second. Are we buffering here? Hold on 1 second here. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh, show's clean there. I might have to do it from the mobile tonight. I don't know what's wrong with the computer here. Hey, are we on? Can you see me? Carla says it's all good. Pam says not buffering here. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm back out of this. Hit the restart. Give me just a minute. Sorry about that. Oh no, we've had some crazy weather here the last couple days, so that could have something to do with it. I doubt it though. I'll tell you what, we're just gonna shut the computer down for now. But that's okay because I have the live stream going through the mobile here, so we can just do it through that. There we go. All right. Yes, it's been a fun week. Dirt Floor Motors, Kroger's is messing with your internet. Who knows? They might be. No, they all love what I'm doing. They all absolutely love it. You know, they understand. And we explain this on the channel a lot, that it's not them. It's not just them. There are some things that, you know, I feel like they raise up some prices of their own. You know, maybe they have to. I don't really know. We don't know the situation. And they're not going to really come out and talk about it. And I don't necessarily blame them. You know, the fact that they're keeping things running in the stores. I will say Kroger's owns a lot of stores. They own a lot of other named stores all across the country. And I hope that they're working to get things down lower. One of the things that's going to help, we've been hearing a lot of gas prices going down lately. Now, haven't really seen much of that around here, but we heard that in Texas, they're starting to go down a little bit, and some on the East Coast. So hopefully that goes across the country here. And yeah, so anyway, I wanted to try something a little different on the chat tonight because I don't want to get so far behind. We've been having more and more and more people join the channel here and want to take part in the live chat, and I thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Our channel is growing. You know, this is a place where we can come together, let out our frustrations about the stores and the prices, and we can talk about the sales and everything across the country. It's something that we are blessed to be able to do every day, to bring you guys the news of things that are going on right in our backyard. You know, I mean, that's kind of how the approach that we've taken. But I know it's hard for me to not want to talk to everybody in the comments. And, you know, we may go back. Hey, Barry. And you guys, you know, always feel free. It's all about getting to know each other here in this chat room. And mostly for me to get to know you guys a little more. You know, I know we've been doing that in the comments a lot. Thank you all for all the kind support yesterday. I may be doing like a weekly wrap-up video just so that I can take a little bit of a break. And you know, as you know, I sit in here and do that. Working on putting a little office together. But for right now, this is the war room. Right, Barry? So I hope you guys have your coffee ready. I'm doing Starbucks tonight. I need a little extra power. It has been a long day. I actually, one of the videos I was doing today, which tomorrow's video is at Target. And there's a reason why I went to Target. And I'll just leave that be because I don't want to ruin anything, you know. But there are some things that I discuss about Target that are some glaring issues across the country as far as some of the prices not being right. And you know, we've talked about all this and stuff, but I kind of elaborate a little more into tomorrow's video and how, you know, we're starting to see things that were gone a couple months ago starting to leave the stores again. And it may not be in your part of the country, but it definitely is here. And we're kind of starting to notice a trend. And believe me, I hope it doesn't go that direction. What I hope happens is that it's just a coincidence. There were a couple trucks that didn't get through Cincinnati on time over the last week. Because we've been noticing a lot more. And I've been trying not to focus too much on a lot of the empty spaces and more just on the sales, because these prices are going up so fast. I'm trying to get as much attention to that to you as possible and as fast as we can. So anyway, I hope everybody's had a great week. I'm going to try and start this up again here, but I think we'll be fine. I don't know what happened there, but it's kind of hard for me to read it off the phone. Hello, Jane. Hello, Carolina. Sorry if I can't see all you guys right at this second. I am going to try and do this behind the scenes here. See if I can't bring this up again. Me and Jess were talking about something pretty cool. We've noticed that a couple YouTubers, they take their monitors, their computer monitors, and actually hook them up in a way to where you can have it sideways to where I can see more of the chat going on. The problem, and it's not a problem at all, is that I'm slow. I mean, it is an issue with me, but I like to give everybody the same amount of attention. I love reading all your comments, but again, we do have a lot of people on the channel now, and the bigger and bigger we get, the harder and harder that is. Not just for the live shows here, but for the videos as well. As you guys may have noticed, I am reading your comments, but to get through and to reply to all of them is nearly impossible now. So I do the best I can, and sometimes I'll read like, you know, maybe 50 or 60 comments, and then I may start posting something and pinning it to the top of the chat, you know, just to kind of explain how I feel about what everybody's talking about at that given time. Now, a lot of things you guys know that I won't, you know, some things I won't discuss. Anytime there's any politics or anything like that, I stay out of that. But I don't get rid of your comment. As long as there's no cussing, no, you know, no racism at all. I've had to take some comments down. I really don't appreciate that. And there are some people that have been booted off the channel because of that. And I would appreciate, I know everybody's kind of, sometimes reading things, you can mistake that, right? Like a misread text, as they call it, you know. But the one thing that, you know, for me is that I don't want to have to take people off the channel. But if people are going to be like that, you know, this, you know, and I know we discussed some pretty, you know, scary topics sometimes. I mean, these are trying times for sure. But, you know, keep it PG or PG-13. You know, I mean, I have a strike system, and some people have reached their third strike. And, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't want to have to take anybody off. You know, that is not, you know, this is, everybody has their opinions, and I respect everybody's opinion. No judgments here. You got anybody that's been watching for a long time knows that we are open and honest, but at the same time, we don't judge nobody. So all of your comments are very important to us. 1 second. See if I can bring the chat back up here. I don't know why I did that. That's the first time it's ever done that. Uno momento, por favor. There we go. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what the dealio is here. All right. We're just going to leave that out for tonight. Unfortunately, for some reason, it's not coming up on here. But that's okay. I can read your comments from here. Just bring you guys in a little bit closer there. Carolina says it's super hot. I'll tell you what, I wish it was warmer here. It's a little warm in this room. But yeah, it's like 40 degrees out here for late April. Well, no. Early April. Shouldn't be this cold. I'll tell you what, and this is something I was going to talk a little bit about tonight, is jungle gyms. If you have a chance, I know a lot of our viewers live around Cincinnati or close, but a lot of people don't. I like to make it, you know, like Cincinnati is a good place to take a week vacation. I mean, 7-day vacation. Jungle Gyms is a place that everybody should visit. That place is incredible. Bring a cooler, bring, I don't know, bring some stuff where you can store some food and stuff. They have everything, everything. That international food area was a lot bigger than what you guys probably saw in the video. It was absolutely incredible. It's been years since I've been to Jungle Gyms. I was so impressed. Eventually we're going to go back and do a couple of different videos. We'll do a video on just the international food market and some other things. It's so big, I couldn't cover it all. But what I was going to say is that there are a lot of things to do in this city. I think Cincinnati kind of gets a bad rap. You don't think Cincinnati when you think vacation. But Jungle Gyms alone is worth making a trip to Cincinnati. But not only that, we have one of the really huge amusement park, Kings Island, which is actually owned by Cedar Point. And we have the Newport Aquarium, which is in Newport, Kentucky, which I believe is the biggest aquarium in the country as well. And many museums, art museums, everything else. But the one thing I will say is that most of our viewers would really appreciate Jungle Gyms. That place is awesome. I didn't really get a chance to say as much as I wanted to say about it in the video or in the what I did in the video yesterday. Let's see if I can bring you guys up here. Oh, Kmart, huh? I used to work for Kmart years and years and years ago. Run. I think Atlanta has the largest aquarium. They might. I know Newport, it used to be years ago. So let's see. Kenneth says my son went to Jacksonville State. Okay. Joanne Bowden says, does Jungle Gyms have a motorized vehicle shopping carts? No way I can walk all. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I would recommend getting there early. Because when I was there, there's like a huge port for the motorized carts, and there was two left. There was two left, and one of them had a red charge. So somebody must have just got done with it. But it looked like there was a ton of people using them. I meant to point that out in the video. There were some things I had to cut out of the video because of people cussing and stuff like that, or it was too loud, or there was there is a lot of music playing in Jungle Gym, so I have to be careful with that too. Danny Sure says, we do Jungle Gyms every few weeks. That is awesome. Yeah, I wish we were close. I mean, we're not that far, but we have busy schedules, and it's hard to get up there all the time. We need to plan like an event to where we go to a few different stores up there. There's I know we got a lot of people want us to go to Trader's World, and we're trying to set a schedule where we're going to be visiting a lot more stores and see what kind of products everybody has and all that stuff, Let's see. Hey, Corey. How are you, buddy? Yeah, sorry if I've missed some comments. I was trying to do something new tonight to where I just want to keep up with the chat. Last week I noticed I was 40 minutes behind. Barry says, hey, Danno. How far do you live from Jungle Gyms time-wise? It's about 45 minutes. About 45 minutes without traffic. Without traffic. Debbie thought it was an amusement park. Hey, Fred. GA Mountain Folk. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Yes, thank you. Yes, everybody hit that like button. The like button that spreads us out across the world on the YouTube platform. Thank you very much. David M. says, hi, everybody. Hello. Jennifer, Western Maryland. It's cold and raining. Yeah, it rained here. It rained all day yesterday, and it was that nasty kind of rain. Patricia, hello. I thought it was a wild animal park. It feels like a wild animal park. Nefrela, did I say that right? Thank you so much for the super chat. That is so awesome. Really appreciate that. Love the content. Keep up the good work. War room equals boss. You got that right. This is the boss's room. I just borrow it. I just borrow it on Fridays. Someday we will have a bigger place, and I can have a little YouTube office where I can set up all kinds of cool stuff back here. I'd like to be doing like some cool like background stuff, like green screen, have stuff in the background and all that. But fortunately, I think I am going to have to get a new laptop. It's unfortunate, but I've beat this thing to death over the years. I bought this laptop specifically for YouTube. Barry, War Room, you got it. Gas and pickle, 348. Boy, I hope that's coming down here. We're not too far from you. Patricia, raining in Cleveland. Yeah, it seems like it's raining just north of here. Bradley says, I'm from Australia. That's what I hate about the mobiles. It disappears. I'm from Australia, but the wife is from Indiana. I've been to Kroger and Meijer. That's awesome. Yeah, two great stores. I know, I don't want to hate too much on Kroger here. And I hate that was my intent. It wasn't my intention. I hate if that sounded like my intention yesterday. I don't hate Kroger at all. I love Kroger. I probably like it less these days, but it's because the prices are getting ridiculous. But that's not just Kroger. That's everywhere. Meijer seems to really be struggling. And I just really hope that they're able to just keep it going and stay in business. Now, Meijer has other things going for it, right? Like they have clothing. They have everything that Walmart has pretty much. Maybe a little higher, different quality. I would say Meijer's clothes are a little better. Got this from Meijer. Got this on sale. I think it was like $15. It's a nice shirt. It was down from $34.99 or something, but yeah. I figure if you're going to be a pro, you got to look like a pro. I'm just kidding. I am not a pro. Oh, wow. Man, a lot of people in here tonight. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here and being part of the group, being part of the adventure, because that's what it is every day. People ask me all the time, like, what made you think of Adventures with Danno? I said, well, every time we go out there with the camera, we look at it as an adventure, no matter what we're doing, whether it's grocery shopping, vacation, anything, going for a walk. I may do videos, where I'm just walking around and just chatting with you guys. I've done videos like that before, but try to break it up a little bit. You do get burned out. I think for the last couple weeks on Thursdays, I was really burned out, and it felt good to sit here and kind of let it out, decompress, get the stress off my shoulder, because it is stressful, and what has started with, let's be optimistic. And I still believe in this, but, being optimistic about everything, but then seeing so many different things, all the angry people. That's why I think for a while, instead of going to the Kroger that I've been going to, I'm going to be going to the Kroger Marketplace for a while, because at least people there seem like they're happy. And I could go there and it might be different. I really don't know. Haven't been there in a while, but yeah, might have to stay away from that other one for a while. Lots of angry people. Oops. KT, first time visiting your live chat. Awesome. Sorry I'm going to try to keep going, so I apologize if I can't read everything here, but I want to acknowledge everybody that's in here, because Bradley Fuel here, $8 a gallon. My goodness. Let's see. Steven Martinez, hey buddy. You are very welcome. We have family in Walton, Kentucky. Hey, Crystal. Yes, I know right where that is. My favorite Denny's. We usually, well, not usually, but we have stopped off at that Denny's on our way to Gatlinburg or something. Hey, Holly. Try to keep it up here. Yeah, see, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. It's a little harder to do on the mobile. For some reason, laptop's not working. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think I need to... Does anybody else have problems with Norton? Okay, because we pay for the Norton thing. The, all that stuff. And it just seems to constantly pop up. And I think my buddy Dave was telling me to take it off the computer. Tried to take it off, and it didn't work. So, I don't know. I don't know. That might be something that I have to do. Shelly Ham, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. We've had a lot of people who have asked how they can support our channel. Just be in here watching the videos. We do the super chat thing. Somebody was asking if we were going to do a Patreon or something like that. Probably not. Maybe in the future. But, I don't really, a couple people were asking if we were an Amazon affiliate and all that. I don't really want to get involved with that right now. I'm already so busy every day that it's be too hard to keep up with that. But just watching and being part of the channel, is good enough. We thank you all for reaching out to us. We've got a lot of emails of people wanting to support the channel and everything. You guys do support the channel. You support the channel by being here, by being part of what we're doing here. That is what's important. Somebody upset me I'll tell you here in a second. Thank you so much, Shelly. Danno, you look good, surrounded by stuffed toys. Well, thank you. Try to make it look as professional as possible. Yeah, somebody left in the comments. And the thing is I won't go over names or anything, but, somebody just kind of left a nasty comment, and I said, well, don't want that on there, so I deleted it, got back on there, left the same nasty comment. I had to take them off. It's like, wow, somebody that's been here for a while, it hurt, because I'm like, I can't have somebody chatting like that on the channel that's going to be that negative, and then you want to get negative at me, like, hey, I do what I do, and some people may not appreciate it, and that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but, sometimes what I've learned as I get older and older and older, sometimes it's better to just leave things to yourself, because it's like, I kind of felt like I lost a friend, because he was getting really rude, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry that Kroger's prices are bad, I don't know, but I hated having to do that, but sometimes, you just have to, do that. You don't want to, that's the last thing I want to do. I look at a lot of you guys have been on here since the start of our channel. I think of you guys as family. We've been here together. You guys have helped our channel grow. It's because of you that we're still here doing videos. My inspiration to go out there and do videos every day, and it really hurt. Like I said, I'm not gonna say his name or nothing, but it was kind of rough. Patricia Ribrick. Thank you very much for the super chat. You are so kind. Thank you very much. That goes right into the gas tank. Hopefully gas prices are starting to go down. And the thing is I will say this. If gas prices are going down, the stores better be lowering those prices some. And I will, I don't know what I will do. I will start looking around for places that are making sure that when they're getting their products cheaper on the trucks, they better be lowering it for us too, because that will be the store that I quit shopping at if I find out that they're not. I know a lot of people say the prices will never go down in the grocery stores. Yes, they will. I believe it. Once gas starts coming down, and I don't know, it could be for a long time. I really have no idea, but the stores need to honor that by making sure that it's coming down to us too. They're still going to take a higher cut. We know that. But thank you very much, Patricia. We really appreciate that. I haven't seen Jess on here at all. There she is. I'm here. Okay, guys, so we're caught up. As far as, unfortunately, my computer's not working right, but this, I don't know, maybe this is, I'm trying a new thing to try and keep up with everything. So if I missed an important comment, please re-comment and I will try and catch it again. So many people in the chat, so many people on the channel right now. Sometimes I feel like my head's going to explode. Everybody comments like, Dan, I can't believe you respond to all these comments, because you guys are all important to us. And I want to make sure that I'm able to at least get through everybody's comments. I have spent, you'd have to ask Jess, but I don't know how many hours I spend a day responding to comments. I mean, it's a lot. And I appreciate it. And everybody else reads your comments. And that is part of what we want, because that's how we're helping, right? Like, I saw 2 people in Arkansas commenting with each other the other day, and I was like, I had never seen them before. And I just thought that was really awesome. Like, this person met this person in the comments, and they're comparing their notes with the sales that they have and what stores that I don't know how far apart they are. I think it was like 30 or 40 minutes away from each other, but they're talking about, like, oh, well, this Kroger wasn't Kroger's. I think it was Super's. I'm not really sure. There's so many different Kroger-owned places. I'm not sure what it was, but anyway, they were chatting with each other, and I'm just kind of reading through it. And I don't interrupt on people's comments either. I don't know if I should. It's like, I'll hit the like button, but I don't want to throw in, it's like they're having a conversation, so I don't want to kind of like interrupt that conversation. Like, oh, well, here in Cincinnati, this is what it is, because you guys are already hearing on a day-to-day basis what things are here. But I don't know. I thought that was really cool. We're seeing a lot more people comment with each other, and that's what we wanted. Excuse me. Hey, Gavon. How you doing, Yvonne? Fun to watch. Hey, from Toronto. Hello to you. But this is kind of what I'm going to do. Obviously, I can't. I mean, it's funny how it kind of worked out like this tonight, because, I don't know, my computer's not working. So I have to do everything from the mobile here. Eileen Thomas. Hi, Jess and Danno. Have a wonderful weekend. You have a wonderful weekend, Eileen. Good to see you. Grandma's Gadgets. I live in Iowa. That's a bit of a drive from us. Don McLaughlin. Hello. Our neighbor from Springboro. Used to go swimming at the West Carrollton pool years ago, 20 years ago, probably. Debbie Johnson, thank you so much. Thank you for the super. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's really awesome. Thank you, Debbie. Christina says hello. Hello to you. This thing keeps fading, so I wish there was a way that you could keep the comments on here for the mobile thing, but apparently you can't. My flippin' life says hello from Hamilton. Well, you're not that far. Hello. You're a lot closer to Jungle Gems. Can you please go to some Amish stores? It's in the realm of possibility, yeah. We noticed a lot of Amish products at Jungle Gems. They had that, is that, what's that chicken? Gerber's? Gerber's chicken? We got a lot of good comments on it. We haven't tried it yet. We need to try it. Sorry if the camera's shaking here. I'm having to do this all from this because the computer is down. Anybody who is just joining us, having some technical issues, but I think we're good here. Trying to keep up as fast as I can. Hey, Moonlie. How are you? New subscriber from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Christine says, hi, Jess. Mike Underwood, hello from Maine. Hello to you. We were just talking about Maine. We want to go up to Maine and have some Maine lobster. Where we can get lobster cheaper. Which I've heard that a lot of them have gone up. Jess says, hi, Christine. But there was a buddy, a good friend of mine who was just up in Maine. He says it's like $40 a person, but it's like unlimited lobster. And it's like, I can eat a lot of lobster. I mean, you don't get a lot of meat on lobster except for maybe the tail, but $40 a person? I mean, yeah, that's a lot to spend, but I'll tell you what, for, to treat yourself, I could eat $100 worth of lobster probably. Joyce says, come up to Ashland. We have Grandpa's Cheese Barn Meat Cheese, homemade cane juice, cream gift shop. Okay, that's awesome. Jimmy says, hello from Central Florida. Hello to you. Gonna lean in here so I can see a little better. It was unlimited lobster. If it was unlimited lobster, I wouldn't be eating bread. Absolutely, Patricia. That's where Red Lobster always used to get you, right? You go in there for the endless shrimp. They say, "Oh, that's when they bring you a stack of bread, like this high of the butter rolls, which are awesome." But then they load you up with the salad. Seems like they throw in about a pound of crudité. They really want to load you up on those carbs before they start giving you the salad, or I mean the shrimp. Oh, Yvonne, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. I like your little sticker character there. Oh. Corey says, good night, Danno. See you next week, bud. Good night, Corey. Have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. Hey, Lily. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. And I hope all is well with you and everything. Cheers. Jennifer says, it was hush puppies here. Love me some hush puppies. Fun to craft says, but the biscuits are so good. They are good. They are good. Shelly says, I love lobster. Wish I could get a lobster at a restaurant in Michigan that's not overcooked. I guess they don't know how to do them. I do feel like most people overcook lobster. Lobster is one of them where it has to be perfect. You can't cook it 1 minute less, and you can't cook it 1 minute over. I don't know what that time is, But when the time you put it in the pot, you have, it has to be to a T. A minute over, it's overcooked. It's one of them things. A lot of seafood's like that. Crab is like that too. I'll make crab every day. I haven't done crab in a while just because it's been so expensive. It's hard to justify spending that kind of money. It's like $40, like $35 for 2 pounds of snow crab, and you can't see it. Right now, you can get it fresh. Right, you can get it fresh, but in the box, like the boxes are the ones that are the cheapest, and they're like $35. So you can't see what's inside. So they could be, I don't know. They could be really tiny. I mean, you would get more, obviously. You'd have the same amount of weight, but I want to see how big the outside part of the crab is. Trisha says, bought some lobster in cans. Not at all like restaurant lobster dipped in butter. No. No. Yeah, you get that. Edith says, I watch every day. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Edith. No, it's what I was going to say is the blue crab. Okay, the blue crab is amazing crab. But if you get the blue lump crab in the can, I don't know what that stuff is, or I don't know what they do to it, but it does not taste the same. It does not taste like blue crab at all. And the funny thing is that it's really expensive. It's like $9, $10 a can. Actually, I don't even know what it is now. That's what it was like a year ago. It's probably like $20 a can now or something. Let's see here. There we go. Maybe I'll quit. I'll just hold it like that. Hello. Hey, Connie. How are you? Southern Grown says, if you run across the Argentine shrimp at the stores, please show the price. They range from $6 to $10 in South Mississippi. Will do. Yeah, anytime you guys want me to point out some seafood. I love seafood. I love just look. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix this where I can just set it down right. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to either get the laptop fixed. I don't know. I have a buddy who's an IT guy. Maybe he can take a look at it for me. But I don't know what's been going on. It could be a YouTube thing. This has never happened. I'll explain exactly what's going on here. I'm bringing up the channel through the YouTube studio, right? And I'm following the chat as if I'm watching the chat with you guys to bring up the comments. And for some reason, it's not pulling up. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. But it does make it a heck of a lot easier to read the comments on this than my phone. And the problem with the phone is that it keeps disappearing. There's no way to keep the comments up there. Like, I have to keep touching the screen to bring it back. Hey, Tanette. Yvonne says, for a dozen of blue crab, $100. Yep, it is pricey. Hey, Connie. How are you? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try this one more time here. See if maybe there was an update. I kind of let it run in the background to see if there was. This computer's funny. This is what happens when you go to Walmart and just buy a cheap laptop. But there we go. Okay. Okay. Well, look at that. I think we might have got it. Maybe there was an update. Oh, wow. That is so much. Boy, you never appreciate things until you don't have them. You know what I mean? There we go. Much easier. I think we're good. Fun to Craft says, clear your browser cache for all time. I usually do that. But you know what? I haven't done that in a long time. I mean, it could just be because I never do anything else on this computer but YouTube. I mean, some other things, but I never make purchases or anything on this. So I never really worry too much about it. Patricia says, Boston. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, man. Well, looks like we were all caught up anyway. Sorry if I've missed a ton of comments. I know. I feel it feels weird. It feels weird just kind of sitting here gabbing without going over a lot of the comments. Jessica says, I was on my computer and phone. Maybe that's it. Ah, yes. Eating up the bandwidth. I'm blaming you. No. Yeah, here's part of the problem. Okay, so we have what used to be Cincinnati Bell Phi Optics, right? Well, now it's Alta Fiber, right? Which that doesn't really make a difference. But the internet, the only internet that we can get is like one of the lowest grade Phi Optics that you can get here. So I do think that that is part of the problem. We're trying to work that out because Patricia says, my computer yesterday just before my Zoom class. Now Zoom is awful. I've been hearing that a lot. Now I can only see 9 classmates at a time and not the speaker. Jessica's laughing like crazy. Yes, it's your fault. No. We should be able to get on all our stuff here. Lord knows we pay enough for it. Jason, hey buddy. Says, what's your plan for the weekend? I don't know yet. You coming up here? We going to Jungle Gyms? I am so down to go back there. I don't know if we'll be able to make it up there tomorrow. I will say this. If you're going to go to Jungle Gyms, bring money. Bring money. And not to say that everything is expensive, but you're going to want to buy stuff. Especially if you've never been there before. And do the smart thing. Go to the ATM, get cash, leave your credit card at home. Jess says, Mwahaha. Uncle Chuckles, hey. What's up, buddy? Hello, Danno and Jess. Glad I caught you live. Yes, man. Glad you're on it. Glad we got this running here. I can see everything. Wow. I forgot how hard it is to just do it on mobile. I'm not worried about it like when we're out of town or something, because we kind of just walk with the phone anyway. But when we're in the war room here with our Squishmallow army, everything's got to be working right. Shelly Ham says, Danno, when are you and Jess going to visit Mickey and Minnie? I don't know. It's here at some point. Nefrella. I do not know what those emojis are. I can't tell. It looks like a mouse, like a keyboard mouse. Jason says, let's do it. Heck yeah, man. Come on up here. Lyric Boss says, do you play games at all? What kind of games? We play all kinds of games, really. Board games. Furman Family Adventures. What's up, Dave? Danno, come meet me at the Eastgate location. I do gotta go. I've heard some things that are different with the Eastgate location. Now, I've heard it's smaller, hold on. Sorry. It's weird. I try to, I'm not a perfectionist, but I want it to look okay. Yeah, definitely gonna have to check that out. I've never been to the Eastgate one either. Never been. Pamela says, Danno, do you have a giant out there? No, we don't. No. Oh, there's one in Columbus, I think. But yeah, about 100 miles away. David Hall says, a little more than 2 hours from you here in Newcastle, Indiana. Okay, awesome. Tanette, Joe the husband wants to take a trip just to go to Jungle Gyms now. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. If you have to make a long drive, this is why I was telling people about taking a vacation here. Wait till like June when it's warm and you can go to Kings Island and all that good stuff. But Grumpy Grower says, my wife and I would love to join you someday. We just celebrated 30 years. Wow, that is really awesome. That is really cool. Yeah, we're thinking about, maybe, I don't know, maybe not necessarily a meet and greet or something, but maybe like do something. We have a lot of people that see us at Kings Island. We kind of gather there, or the Cincinnati Zoo, stuff like that. Maybe give people like a couple day notice. We never know like how long of a time it's going to be. So it's kind of hard to really do those kind of things. But yeah, that would be fun. Nefrella says, fishing. I love fishing. Uncle Chuckles, I think it's fish being wrangled in. Yes, I might have missed something. Finally just got the commentary back up. Jessica says he knows and it's September. Yes, yes. Fun to Craft says I work in IT. Awesome, awesome. Can you fix my computer? No, it's actually working now. I think it's the bandwidth. I think that was it. The fact that Jessica was on a bunch of stuff. It's terrible. It should be better than that. We pay a fortune for it. Dave says no, it's bigger and more organized. I don't know. I've heard otherwise, but I'd like to check it out. Let's see. Everybody chatting with everybody. Ramon says, if you ever heard of tells about rocks being giants and stone, crazy stuff. Ah, that's cool. Jess says, yes, Barry, mostly Universal with a little Disney. Uncle Chuckles says, what's May in Cincinnati like? Usually pretty warm, but I'll tell you what, it's cold right now. Now we're going to be in the low 70s for most of the week. And then we got something kind of special going on for next Friday. We will be doing the live show, but I don't really want to give away what we're doing yet because it's really cool. So, but that video will probably be out Saturday because we'll be filming it Friday. Let's see. Ghost Scout 91, can we get a quick guitar solo, please? I can't right now. I don't have it in here. I'll remember that for next week. I'll put something on for next week. Now you got me wanting to play guitar. I was playing earlier. I gotta work the fingers. I try to play every day. Southern Grown says Universal is my favorite too. It is awesome. We absolutely love it. We still have our passes. It's worth it. You go for 2 days. You just got an annual pass for Universal. GT 123. What's up, buddy? Half gallon of almond milk at Walmart here just outside of DC jumped from $1.80 to $2.39. Wow. Yeah, that's all getting expensive. Jeanette says the emojis you cannot figure out fish being caught. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. It probably would have been different on the phone than the computer. Computer always, the emojis look weird. Some of them. Oh, Jess says Fairfield is the bigger one. Jess says pack your bags, Barry. Did I miss something? Come on up, buddy. We will have a moderator vacation. You guys come on up here, you and Jason. We'll get Dave. We'll all get together and do something awesome. We should. That would be fun. We should all plan a day. Go to Kings Island. Bring the kids. We'll all go to Kings Island. We'll throw it together. We'll meet some of the viewers. We'll meet some of our friends. It'll be a good time. Now, we can't, if ever we do something like that, we can't have, big groups of people. They actually have, some rules to where you can't do that at some theme parks. But as long as it's spread out and it's hey, no, we're going and riding and stuff. We just can't, hang out and wait. We can't, block off International Street or something, because, I don't know. I just know from what I heard from Adam the Woo and what happened to him when he was doing that. So, and that was different. That wasn't Kings Island, but they do have that in their little rule book, though. Salem Yeager says, hey, Jess and Dan, how are you all this evening? We are doing great, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Ghost Scout says, looking forward to it, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I have them put away. We're constantly having to move things around. We got to get a bigger place. It's unfortunate. We were going to buy a house last summer, as most of you guys know, and with everything going on, house prices just skyrocketed. It's I'm not paying $100,000 extra for something that we were looking at a year ago. You know, it's like we're just going to have to wait. Unfortunately, we have to wait for the interest rates of the banks and the housing and the market to crash before we can buy a house. I'm not going to overpay. I will never, not that much. You know, I mean, that's just crazy. Like, I won't go into all the details, but it was nuts. I told him, like, well, you know, we'll just wait another year and see what happens. Cynthia Moore says 42 degrees here in Dayton. Yeah, it's about the same here. It's chilly. I think it's a little lower than that. Shelly says, I was happy to get gas yesterday for $3.85. Sad when you're happy to get gas under $4. I know. Ramon says, love you guys so much. You're so much fun. Thank you very much. Thank you. Barry says, we would just take over the park. Yes, they would be happy. They'd be happy. We'll test all the foods. All the awesome. I'll tell you what. Ever since Cedar Fairs has taken over Kings Island, that place is awesome. I mean, I remember Kings Island. The food used to be terrible. I mean, just you wouldn't even want to get a pretzel, you know. And it's like now all the food, all the snacks, all the ice cream, everything is just top notch, and it's not that expensive. I mean, you know, some of the stuff's cheaper than what you would pay at some of the other restaurants, like, you know, fast food restaurants even. Those big fries, I don't know who all saw our Kings Island videos from last year, but they have the Potato Works. Those fries, they're like $8, $9 maybe, but I mean, it's huge. Me and Jess share one, if that gives you an idea. Let's see. Jason says, can we have a secret handshake when we meet up? Sure, man. You got it. That's my secret handshake. Shalene says, gas here in Indiana is $3.79 now. Awesome, man. I hope it's going down here. It sounds like we're getting surrounded with lower gas prices now. So, because Indiana's that way. Dayton's that way. Northern Kentucky's that way. Wait, no, I'm backwards. Indiana's that way. Northern Kentucky's that way. Dayton. Yeah, no, I was right. What am I doing? It's late. Actually, it's not. But I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, so. Let's see. Jess says, we can do the Will and Jazz one from Fresh Prince. I had to think about it. I couldn't really remember. Ramon says hello. Hello, buddy. Oh, boy. See, there I go. All right. I'm try to keep up. Carol Babb says gas is down to $3.85 here, down from $4.20-ish north of Boston. Man, that is great. So they are starting to come down. Because you guys are saying from all over the country here. This is awesome. Patricia says, you know, I doubt the prices of the food are going to go down that fast. But who knows? Who knows? There's something like I was going to say about the Target video tomorrow. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys now because everybody on the live show gets a little bit of what's going on first. The Target, I noticed that some prices have gone down. And I was curious about that. And now that we're seeing that a lot of places across the country, the gas prices are getting lower, I wonder if Target is noticing that and trying to get people back in the store to do some shopping there so that they can call out to the people and say, we have lowered our prices. And it hasn't just been a couple things. There are numerous things I point out tomorrow that have lowered in price a lot. Oscar Mayer being one of them. Some different Thomas products, bagels, stuff like that, down to $3.19. That's $3.19, $1 less than Kroger or a lot of other places we've seen. So they're definitely lowering some prices. Holly says, Reds opening day is this Tuesday. Yes, the Reds won last night. And actually, yeah, they opened on the road. The last time they opened on the road was in 1990, and they won the World Series. So, Barry talking to Jess. Chat with each other. Let's see. Sorry. I know. I'm back to reading all the comments because I care. I want to see what you guys are talking about. You guys are more important to me than what I have to say. I talk all week long. Fridays, it's my turn to listen. Figuratively speaking. Tonette says, we had sleet today and snow showers tomorrow. We had like 5 minutes of snow today. I was like, no way. And then it stopped. I think it got scared and ran. But they told me when I moved to North Central Kentucky not to plant flowers until Mother's Day. Yes, do not plant flowers till Mother's Day. That is an honest statement. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Pam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. You guys are so awesome. You know, you guys follow the channel. You follow us. So many wonderful comments yesterday. It was so awesome to read everybody's comments of, I'm happy to see that you guys are liking the weekly wrap-up thing, because that gives me a day off. That gives me time to sit here, collect a couple notes of what we've done all week long, kind of put it in together, kind of collage it together into one big speech, basically, and put it down. And then you guys respond in the comments, just like we're doing in the stores, you know. And some people have even said that it feels more like controlled, and it is, because I have a little bit of time to think about it. In the stores, I'm running around like crazy trying to figure, trying to figure it all out and put it all together to where it makes sense, you know. But I really appreciate all your guys' kind comments about that. Jessica says, only if you get out of line, Barry. I must have missed Barry's comment. That's right. Only if you get out of line, buddy. Whoosh. Boy, that has gotten so much publicity. Oh, Lord. Everywhere you go, there's a meme of that. It is hilarious. Bradley, hello, buddy. Welcome to the Australian house market. Everything unaffordable. Ooh. Yeah, you know, we have a lot of followers. We have a lot of viewers from Australia. And, you know, it seems like the U.S. here. It's some places are better than others. Some places seem to be missing a lot of items, while some places have overstock of items, but super high prices. So I do feel like it's a give and take kind of deal. Alrighty. Shalene says, trying to find chicken feed is a nightmare, sold out everywhere. Have you tried Tractor Supply, or maybe try some online things? We've been hearing that more and more. And I guess it depends on what kind of chickens. Are they egg-laying chickens or eating chickens? Right? I mean, because you have two different. You have either ones that you feed to eat later in life, and then you have ones that are just chicken laying, or egg-laying chickens. Subaru 68. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That's my favorite one. My favorite little sticker there. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. Got the Titanic cup tonight. My aunt got me this. Really cool. Really appreciate that, Subaru. Let's see. Okay. We are going to kind of move along, try to get through. Don't want to get too far behind to where, because I do not want to get 30, 40 minutes behind. So again, if I miss any comments as we go along here, just, you know, if you're chatting with other people, awesome. But if I happen to miss something, re-comment later, especially if it's important, because we don't want to miss anything. Kenneth Adams says 52 in Central Alabama and going down to 39. Boy, that's the same thing about here. Vicky Blair, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I might be able to get a full tank of gas this week. That is so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Vicky Blair says, hi, Danno and Jess. You guys are the best. I especially appreciate the Walmart videos. I live in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and prices have been steadily increasing. Our gas is now $4.19, And heating oil, $4.39 a gallon. Yes, we've been hearing that heating oil has gone through the roof. Stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll tell you what, Pennsylvania seems to get hit hard. They seem to get hit real hard with stuff. We have so many viewers from Pennsylvania, and some of the prices, like I've heard gallons of milk over $5. In Pennsylvania, I mean, like in California or maybe New York City, I would expect to hear that, but I don't know what is it with Pennsylvania that prices just seem to be going through the roof. So hopefully the lower gas prices that we're seeing across the country will start to hit you soon, and start lowering that some, because yeah, I mean, we're still at 409. I did see a place that was at 405, so I don't know. I think that's just a place that wanted people to come into their gas station. Let's see. Kenneth says Easter always has a cold snap right before. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. It does seem like that way the last couple years, but I know a few years ago we had a streak of like 4 or 5 years where it was just nice. Didn't really have to deal with a lot of this. It's the winds, too. We've had some really high, cold Arctic winds. I think that has a lot to do with it. Julia Peacock, gas still above $4 in Illinois. Yeah. Ramon says, cat food, Friskies dry, cannot seem to get. Yeah. Seeing it kind of go away. And the funny thing is that we're seeing more Friskies go out. Usually it was Fancy Feast. Today I was at Target and they had plenty of not full, but they had a good amount. And they were practically out of Friskies, which I thought was kind of weird. Usually it's the other way around. But we'll take what we can get, I guess. Back to Pam's super chat. Thank you so much again, Pam. Really appreciate that. Susan Horton says, hi from Mercer County in Northwest Ohio. Hello to you. Sam's 1069. Hello. I found a food outlet store. Bought 5 jars of big mushrooms for $1 each. I have a new sub here. Danno, you're number 1 in my book. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's awesome. $1 a piece. That's a good deal. Ramon says $5.35 here in Northern California. Yeah. Sheesh. I got a buddy that lives up near Washington State. And he was saying it got up over $6. It's gone down a little bit now, but it was up over $6. And I'm like, that's crazy. Joanne Bowden talking to Ramon there. Dave Furman says Reds 0, Braves 5, bottom of the third. Well, at least they got time to catch up. Thanks for the update, though. Tommy Kramer says, greetings from Illinois. Greetings, buddy. We have a lot of viewers from Illinois, too. Nana says, loving the weekly wrap-up. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I like doing them. Vicky Barr. Or wait a minute. No, Tommy, you are not too late. Sorry if it took me a while to catch up there. I am trying to move along here, not spend too much time. All right. Vicky Baird, man, thanks again. Another super chat. Really appreciate that. Says, Danno, I only sent $10. The other one didn't go through right. Oh, that's okay. Oh, awesome. No, thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Subaru, hey Danno, back to your super sticker. Thank you so much, buddy. You guys are too kind. Thank you. David Hall says Aldi's has ham for 87 cents a pound. Got 2. Yes, and you do not have to have the $25. I don't know. It's funny. I know a lot of people have seen that. I even talked to my mom. She said that there's been things like that around the city. Never at our Kroger, though, and that's usually before all this started going on. That is where I would mostly shop. I think Jessica said that Meijer used to do it, although Meier's not doing that right now. But and there's other Krogers. There's a Kroger's in Dayton that isn't doing this. You can get one ham, but you don't have to spend the $25, which I know now that all across the country that has been a thing. And yes, is it a major issue? Not really, because pretty much every time I go to Kroger, I spend over $25. So it's still a good deal if you go there right. If you go there and get stuff, the sales that you need or want, or I mean, it never hurts to stock up on $25 worth of stuff. It wasn't really that bothered me. What bothered me is that I'd never seen anything like that before, and never. I don't know. I guess you learn something new every day. Let's see. Fun and Craft says you can eat them all. Susan says I liked your wrap up video. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's kind of fun, sitting around going back. I mean, what is a week in this job here feels like an eternity sometimes. I couldn't believe that we had gone to Jungle Gyms on Saturday. It feels like we went there a month ago. Southern Grown says broiler chickens are the meat chickens, layers are the egg chickens. Yes. Karen Ferris says propane cost is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna find out here soon. I gotta go get my propane tank filled. I don't do the trade-in thing. That's a ripoff. And I understand some people have to, but in those tanks, in the propane tanks, when you get a refill or you trade yours in, you're only getting 15 pounds. You're not getting the 20 pounds that should be in the tank. But the reason for that is because when they transport them, there has to be 5 pounds less so that they don't explode or something. But you are only getting 15 pounds. And I go get mine filled up at the station, and I get the full 20 pounds. So that's the way to do it. So if you have a propane station near you or something where you can get that, in the long run, it's pretty cheap. It's over $20 probably by now to fill it up. It was $17 the last time, but yeah, I'm sure it's gone up. Might be more than that. I really don't know. Patricia says, is Quaker Oats advertising glyphosate-free oats? Why are they so high? I have no idea. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I went to another place the other day that had the same sign, and I just don't. I don't know. I think there might be an issue with the Quaker thing, and that might not be Kroger's problem. I don't know. I don't know what they're coming up at the register. I'm buying Aldi's oats from now on. $2.45 or whatever it is for the same container, and they're just as good. We've had so many comments from everybody about those oats. It's way cheaper. A little bit of brown sugar, you ain't going to know the difference anyway. Shelly says, Vicky, that seems like a crazy price for eggs. Missed it. John Bowden, Karen. Gotta skim through here. Joyce says, how much to get into Kings Island now? Well, not sure what the price is going to be this year. We always get a season pass. So if you live around here and you plan on going a couple times, it might be worth getting a pass. It was right around 60. I think it was $64.99 for a day, but it's probably gone up. But usually Kroger's will have like a deal. They'll have like cards, like look in the gift card aisle, and you can get a card for a little bit off that. Maybe like $10 off an admission. I don't know. I have no idea what they are. Dave Furman probably does. What are they, Dave? You still on here? He's at Kings Island all the time. Nate B says, gas $3.59 in Hillsboro. Really? Well, that ain't far. It could be that now, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they changed tonight. I sure hope so. Glad I didn't fill up yet. Fun to Craft says here in Toronto, eggs are $5.89. What? My goodness. Cindy Gordon says fuel today was $3.69 in Central Kansas. Sounds like it's coming down, guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. We're hearing from all over the country here now. Better stay that way too. Larry Crow Jr., hello. Get your gas. It will probably go back up Monday. Its wholesale price at Bloomberg Energy went up 9 cents today. Definitely have to keep an eye on that. Fun to Craft says, my dog's food went from $18.99 for 7 kilograms to $27.99 in 3 months. Whew. Pet food has become an issue. And it's getting more expensive. It really is. And that's what it's taking to get the products. And a lot of the problem is that they can't even get the products or the ingredients to make what they made before. So they have to change things around. What that is exactly, I don't know. But Holly says, I enjoy your videos, Danno. Good night. Have a great night. Bye, everyone. Hello. Bye, Holly. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Reds. Debbie Johnson says, we have chicken, $5.95 for eggs. That is awful. Yep, got chicken feed at Tractor Supply. Awesome. Yeah, $5.95 for eggs. Yes. Good thing you got your own. Joanne Bowden said, talking to Dave. Gary the Cable Guy, what's up, buddy? Danno, just east of you in Maysville, Kentucky. Gas is $3.79. Drive up for cheaper gas. Wow, that is great. Great news. It's been a circle now. We got Hillsboro here. We got somebody said Indiana. Where was it in Indiana? Can't think of who put that. But Hillsboro's not far. Maysville's not far. Dayton's not far. So we're pretty much in the circle here. Hopefully our gas by tomorrow is less than $4. Carl Bolus says gas in San Diego is still over $6 per gallon. Today's temperature is 95 degrees. Food prices are outrageous. Thanks for the videos. You rock. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Man, $6 a gallon. Sheesh. I'll just park my car and buy a bicycle, I guess. Holly says, thanks, Barry. You have a great weekend, too. Dan the Mountain Man, what's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, jeez. What's going on here? Yeah, Barry, she's a regular viewer. Ain't nothing wrong there. David Hall says, do you all prep? We do prepare. Maybe not like some people, but we do prepare for the future. And I do think that everybody should. Don't go out and wipe out the stores, right? We always say this on the channel. Leave some for your neighbor, right? We got a lot of people out there that are scared or that just want to buy up everything. Do I judge people? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I saw a lady today. She had a whole grocery cart full of canned goods. And I was like, I don't judge nobody. I'd look at them like, well, you could be buying that for yourself. You could be buying. But I remember a day, and I think I talked about this on the live show one time. There was a lady who was arguing that this one lady had so many paper towels in her cart and everything. And who cares? It's your right. It's your right. Buy whatever you want. If you want to buy up everything, buy up everything. I just think, it's like we want to make sure that we're able, like everybody, if there's something that's getting wiped out, let's not have another toilet paper issue. You know what I mean? Like, people were just, I just don't know, I thought that was a little crazy, but yeah, no, it's always good to prepare for the future. As far as, how far in the future, that's up to you. I know people that prepare for a year. I know people that prepare for 10 years, We try to always make sure we've got enough food. That's for sure. Born Not to Run says, can you show more about what you buy at each store? That would show which deal is good, or if you stock up on a deal would be interesting. Too many judgmental people out there, man. I would, and we have, and no. Sorry, we go over some things. We buy. And I would love to do. We love doing that. We're like, hey, check this out. Boy, throw a bag of Oreos in the cart and everybody loses their minds. It's like, That's why we quit doing it. It's like, it's there. I don't know. And do we really? Is it really that big a deal? Probably not. But that's our personal business, and it's like, you know. I don't know what all we're going to have in the car. We could have a birthday present that we forgot about. And I just put in a video and my nephew's like, oh, they got it for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we don't do that. Let's see. Sam's 1069 says, I've been buying hams at and Aldi exclusively. Just started buying the smaller ham at Sam's Club. Sorry I didn't look at the price. I always figure stuff by the ounce or by the pound if it's a good buy. Cool. Yeah, no, Sam's Club, pretty much everything you get's going to be a pretty decent deal and great quality. Julia Peacock says, we have one of Kroger's sister stores, Ruler Foods. That was one I was thinking of. Allowing one ham for the sale price. Awesome. Sam says, wrap-up video was great. Thank you. I enjoy those. Adventures with Joe. Hello. It has been a little bit. Good to see you. Dave Furman says, yep, let me look it up. I assume he's already looked it up. Probably getting way behind here. Let's play a little catch up here. Again, if I miss an important comment or something when we get caught up here, just let us know. Annie Day, hello. Hello, Danno. Hello, Jess. Hello to you. Where's my sauce says, where is all the food going? Our eggs are at $8. Patricia says, Cedar Point had season passes for $99 in October 19th, 2020. I bought over $2,000 worth for all my kids and the grandkids, then COVID hit. Eesh. $99 for Cedar Point? Well, that's really not that bad of a deal, but yeah, right at that. I hear you. Nobody knew. Ramon says, talking to David. Either eat or buy gas. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Both are very expensive right now. Dave Furman says, Kings Island tickets start at $45 or 2-day $90. $45 sounds really cheap. They do offer military discount, but if you go more than twice, get a season pass. Yes. 2-day ticket for $90. $45? I don't know, man. Maybe they lowered it. Maybe they lowered the price. It is Kings Island's 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary this year. So, we're going to be getting all that stuff. Jason says $3.59 in Georgia. Man, I think we're the only city left that doesn't have gas under $4. Or actually, somebody said Hillsboro. What's your gas up there, Dave? Subaru says $3.89 a gallon in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I mean, that's further north, so yeah, I can see where it's not as down as far, but still down. Tanette, talking to Dave. Where's my sauce? Says California as well here. Okay. Dan the Mountain Man says, I'm doing good, enjoying my dinner break. Is that dedication or what? We got Dan on here on his lunch break, hanging out on the live show. Dan, you are awesome, buddy. Dan the Mountain Man. Larry Crow Jr. says, prices at restaurants are crazy. Large drink at Arby's is $3.49. I saw you put this in the comments earlier, I think, in the video. When I was in Northern Virginia Thursday. $3.49 for a drink is crazy. Where's my sauce? Says, not the toilet paper. Shelly Ackner says, upstate New York, 421 today when I filled up. Yeah, I think the northern states are going to be probably some of the last to see price drops. Of course, we are too, so there doesn't sound like there really is any rhyme or reason. Tanette says, Tanette Scoob says, I did a blog series 9 years ago on family emergency preparedness long before any of this. I have extra, get extra, a little extra. I am hedging against inflation, if nothing else. Born not to run. Oh, that stinks. I'm newer around here. LOL. Well, welcome. Welcome. David Hall says, good night. Good night, Dave. Have a good night, buddy. Patricia says, paper towels are great to donate to places who take care of kids who are victims of drug raids when parents get busted. Okay. That was deep. Where's my sauce? Says, my daughter spent $40 on a few veggies at Sprouts here the other day. Good Lord, yes. I'll tell you what, I don't know how. That's crazy. Ramon says, good night, David. Jordan Hoffman, Mankind. Aha. Connie Maycock says, I have been a prepper since the 90s, and my prep have helped sustain us when a few crises hit the nation and my family. That's awesome. Empty Nester, hello. How are you, bud? Hey, everyone. Gary the Cable Guy says, Brave 7, Red 0. Dang. That stinks. Patricia says, we have a place here called Blessing House. They take in kids in emergency situations. They always need paper products. Okay. Awesome. Farm and Family Adventure says, Cedar Point is doing the $99 passes again this year. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, that's right about what we paid for ours, I think, for Kings Island. Ross Trolio. Rose. Sorry. They said deadly bird flu happening, had to kill a lot of chickens, and egg prices will be going up. Watching local news now. Yeah, it's... I don't know how they haven't gotten that under control already, right? You know it's coming, right? So lock them in a... I don't know. I have mixed feelings on that, which I won't go into. Joanne says, some guy yelled at my mom, a 90-year-old woman, last year because she had 48 cans of corn in her cart. She was buying it to donate to Thanksgiving baskets, and that is exactly why you do not judge anybody. Anybody. And the way I look, what it really comes down to it is, who cares? Like, if I'm going in and I want to buy 100 canned goods for myself, well, you should have put a limit on them. You know, I mean, it's everybody's rights. You know, that's what it's there for. We can't lose track of that either, right? This is America, and we have the right to go and buy whatever we want to buy. We all work. We do what we do. This is the way the country is run. We go and get whatever we want, right? Land of the free, if you pay for it. Oh, I love that saying. Empty Nester says Shanghai is on lockdown for the Kelly Lackey says, just letting everyone know, boneless chicken breast went up Meyer $2.29 to $3.49 a pound overnight here in Louisville. Yeah, it's been that at ours for a little while. Dave says Kathy got gas yesterday at $3.65 at UDF. Awesome. So you're out east too. So we got Hillsboro, we got you out there. So yeah, it should be here tomorrow. It better be, because I need to fill up, and I want to fill up for $3.65. Tonight, talking to Joan. David Hall says $3.70 a gallon here in Newcastle, Indiana. Yes, okay. That was you, I guess. Or somebody else said Newcastle. Maybe that was you, Dave. Oh, there's a lot of people on here. And thank you all. Thank you. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button. We love having those thumbs up. Really helps the channel. It really does. I read little forums and stuff. When you're part of the YouTube partner program and all that stuff, they send you those newsletters and stuff. Sometimes I think I'm the only one who reads them, but I'm a dork. I don't know. I read all that stuff. I mean, it's interesting because, if you want to keep up with all the things, I want to make sure I'm doing everything right, and if there's changes and stuff like that, I want to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Ramon says, sorry, I do not Sorry to not spell very good. LOL, you made me laugh. Oh, it's okay. I try. I try. Sometimes to map it out if I need to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, looks like we got some crazy stuff. Nobody read that. Jessica's taking care of it. Big round of applause for our awesome moderators. Got some great moderators on here. Let's see. Julia Peacock says, was in Aldi on Wednesday, no whole chickens and 0 eggs. Hearing more and more about this stuff all across the country. Everywhere. At Aldi, you know what it is? It's like we've said, it's because people, more and more and more and more and more people are shopping at Aldi because of all the other grocery stores that are shooting up. You know what I mean? So I have, at our Aldi, every time I go, it's so packed. I mean, just packed. Never been like that before. Let's see. Southern Grown says you can grow lettuce, green onions, and herbs and stuff in the windowsill. Absolutely. Super easy. You can grow cherry tomatoes in a small pot near a window or a patio. Yes. Been there, done that. Doing that this year. Let's see. Oh, well, okay. So I'm sure most of you guys will see it in the video tomorrow. But one thing interesting that I saw at Target today is they have a big spring gardening section. They have a lot of different vegetable seeds. The most I've seen anywhere. Now, I haven't been to Lowe's or Home Depot yet, which I know they probably have a ton. And some of you guys have said Walmart has a lot. But I was surprised. Target has a ton. And they look good. I mean, they look like good brands. Let's see. Southern Grown Community Garden Adventure. Yes. Hoping to get together with some of my friends this summer and be able to do that. That would be a lot of fun. Hopefully. Edith Cunningham says, Hillsborough is half an hour from me. Their gas is always cheaper. Ramon says, all right, Danno. Love your way of thinking. Thank you. Anna. Hello, Anna. LOL, I was buying for 3 families' households at once at Costco, and I hear people whispering. I know. I don't care. You know, it never bothers me. Dan the Mountain Man says, bye, everyone. I have to go back to work. I'll see you guys later. See you, buddy. Man, thank you for joining, man. Dan the Mountain Man. Pretty awesome. Thank you for hiding that, Jess. Let's see. I can actually report them and send them off of here. Thank you. We've received your report. If we find this content in violation of the community guidelines, we will remove it. Well, they'll find it. All right. Yeah, I always report those because we don't want them on the channel anymore. And they'll just come up with a new one, but at least that particular one won't be able to be shown anymore. Joyce says, gotta hit the bed soon. So good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Joyce, you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Have a blessed evening. Chat with each other. Gary the Cable Guy. It's time for Who Day. Who Day. Who Day. You know it. Boy, the Bengals are stocking the line, buddy. Whoa. They're in it to win it. They're not, you know. Summer Lovin', hello. No Aldi or Meijer in California. Really? I think there is, not Meijer, but I think there is Aldi somewhere. I'm not sure. I could have sworn, though, that somebody's made some comments in California about Aldi. Let's see. Anna says, or talking to Connie. Russell Grant says, howdy from Roosevelt, Utah, 3 miles west of Skywalker Ranch. That is pretty cool. Could you go up there and get George Lucas's autograph for me? That'd be great. Russell Grant says, gas is holding about the same price here the last 2 weeks. Jen Day says, loved your video today. Do you garden at all? If you do, I'd love to hear what you plant. Also, love how you're so easygoing and not judgmental. Well, thank you very much. And yeah, if I have some things that I plant here, it's going to be very small. We don't have a lot of room. I'm hoping to get together with some friends this year, though, and maybe do like a not really sure. Like, I still need to talk to some of them about it. I don't know, because we didn't do it last year. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to do it again this year, though. So we'll see. If I do, you better believe I'm going to get it on camera. So Patricia says, I planted a 4x8 bed with 25 Egyptian walking onion plants last spring. The bed is now loaded with onions. That is cool. That is awesome. Robin Weimart says, hello. Hello to you. Summer says, haha, Ramon. Oh. Where's my sauce says, went to donate at the food bank and cars lined up quick here. People are hungry. Man. Yeah, our food bank downtown gets pretty backed up too. Russell Grant says, my dad built me 2 awesome planter boxes and I got them plumbed and leveled today, and I'm putting permaculture logs and mulch and worms in the bottom of them. That's cool. Carol Babb says, thanks, Jess. That looks, yeah. Spam. People just, I don't know. They got nothing better to do, I guess, or they're trying to just, I don't know. Russell says, talking to Patricia. Patricia says, found the walking onion plants on eBay. Okay. Russell says, I've been brewing my own homebrew to save money, and I've lost weight and saved money too. That's cool. Dawn Benham, hello. Hello, Danno and Jess. Late joining tonight. Hello to all. Hello to you. Thanks for joining, Dawn. Let's see. Jeanette says, Skinwalker, not Skywalker. I thought he just misspelled it. Spaceman Dudley says, what is up, Danno? What's up, Spaceman? How are you, buddy? No, I haven't checked those out. No. I've seen some other ones of some other channels. Summer Lovin says, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Yeah, those fires were terrible. Terrible. I feel bad for the people down in Pigeon Forge. Summer Lovin says, we have Trader Joe's. Yeah, I need to get out to Trader Joe's. I know everybody's wanting us to do a video out there. It's not like it's right down the street. We do have to drive a little bit to get there. But, I know a lot of the stuff that they have, and it would be interesting to do a video there. I'll say that. We're talking to Prisha. Cindy Lou Who says, good evening. A little late to the party. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, well, we're going to hang out for another few minutes, but probably be getting off here pretty soon. Let's see. Southern Grown says, walking onions are awesome. Would love to have some. Me too. Russell, great. Talking to Tanette. Barry talking to Tanette. Patricia says, the tops of the onion plants get heavy with seeds. They drop down to the ground and spread. Yes. Nothing like self-planting itself for more for the next season. Or just later. Yeah, I mean, probably grow in a couple months, 60, 70 days. If I'm correct. I'm not wrong a lot. I'm just kidding. Craft Eccentricity. Hello. Craft Eccentricity. I don't know. I always see you in the comments commenting on videos, and I just call you Craft in my head. So I've never actually said that other word out loud. Love your Disney stuff. I have a full Disney stamp album from the 80s with coins and Disney dollars. My favorite is Steamboat Willie. I have a vintage wind-up metal one. That is awesome. That is really cool. And thank you. Yes, Jess has quite the collection here. I've been building my Star Wars collection lately. Really been digging the Mandalorian stuff. Shelly B, hello, new to the channel. Hello from North Carolina. Awesome, hello. Let's see, Dawn's. Let's see here. Wish I had Trader Joe's. Ugh, I've never been inside one. Southern Grown says, yeah, we're gonna have to go. Shelly Ackner says, okay, I'll say it. How do you keep your walking onions from leaving? Oh, that was funny. Jason says, gonna hop off. Hope everyone has a safe and nice weekend. Got some family in town. Gonna hit the trail in the morning. That's awesome, buddy. Yes, if you guys have not, make sure you check out PFAM5. It's a good friend of mine. He's another YouTuber. Him and his family do all kinds of hiking vlogs and just vlogs of their family. Fun entertainment, more uplifting, and they go all kinds of awesome places. I'm sure he's planning on filming this tomorrow. Really awesome guy. Jason's a really good friend of mine, and really good channel. Check him out. It's a lot of fun. Spaceman, Plugin, Joy Blessed Life, did video tonight on the Rod Run and Pigeon Forge. That is awesome. Yes. Yeah, we got a lot of videos to check on those. Love the Rod Run. Although I never go to the Rod Run. We don't ever go down there to do any videos for Rod Run because it's insane. She lives down there too. So it's like I just, it's insane. You can't get a hotel. You have to book a hotel like months in advance. It's really cool. I have been to the Rod Run before, but it's really hard to do videos down there because there's so many people, and but it's exciting, and it's in Pigeon Forge, so it's like win-win. Russell says, Barry Cooper, I've seen a couple real interesting things out there. It's weird as it gets, man. Don Bonhomme says, I went to Food for Less, a Kroger store. Yes, another one. They're all over. They own everything. And they had no one at checkout, so people had to self-check out their own groceries. You know, I always do that anyway. I always go through self-checkout. I really don't care. Everybody else goes through there and they have a cart full of groceries. I'll have half of those and I'll still kind of feel bad, like for the people who got like one or two items. Usually, if it's not that busy, I'll just let them in front of me. But yeah, it's like some of the lines at Kroger have been ridiculous lately, or they'll have 2 or 3 registered, like starting to look like Walmart. You know, and that's another thing that last week when I was telling you how I had 2 or 3 items that came up right away, it was like, there's a line that's back by the freezer cabinets. And it's like, dude, look at my camera. Like, it says it right here. Put it in. Like, I didn't say it like that. I wasn't rude or nothing. I just, you know, it was like, come on. Like, I'm showing you. You're wasting everybody's time here. And Kroger's, they must have a policy on that now, because I've noticed other people going through the same thing, and then they'll have a manager come, then they'll send somebody else back to check the price, even if you have the photo. I mean, it kind of makes you not want to shop at Kroger. You know, it really does. At least, maybe they're all not like that. I don't know, but that was a frustrating day. Let's see. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Hey, from Northern California. Been roasting coffee beans to save money, and the coffee is freaking awesome. That is great. Great to hear. I bet it is. Sounds good. I would love to try it. You can send me some. I got a P.O. box. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we do have a P.O. box, so if anybody ever wants to send us a letter or something, Jess loves getting mail. Let's see. Patricia says, every time I think of walking onions, I think of the song Walk Like an Egyptian. Oh, that's funny. Big Burn, what's up, buddy? Dropping by, Danno, to show my support and give you a big thumbs up while watching my Florida Panthers beat the Buffalo Sabres. Be well. Awesome, man. Enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, boy. Looks like I skipped some here. I guess Jeff's live must have ended. Hey Ronnie, how are you, buddy? Oh, let's see. Hope you're doing well, man. Say hi to the missus. Tracy, something landing? Oh, did you hear the plane in the background? Yeah, I got the window open a little bit because it gets really stuffy in here. And yeah, that was a plane. Oh, that's funny. Southern talking to whiskey. I guess that's louder on the microphone than I thought. Yeah, we might start hearing some planes landing here. Yeah, we are in the direct path of the landing zone of CVG, Cincinnati Airport. So we do got good windows. I think there's something else out there too. That sounded like the wind. Let's see. Deborah, can you do a walkthrough on Dollar General? Um, yeah, I just did. Yeah, a couple days ago. Go to our channel or go to the main channel here after this or whenever, and go to the videos. Go to our main page. Go to videos. Scroll down to the videos. Just did Dollar General last week, and it was awesome. Yeah, this Dollar General that I found, it is great. They're loaded down. They had all kinds of good deals, and we're gonna be shopping there more. It's a good way to save. Plus, what's interesting about Dollar General is, and thank you for some of the people that mentioned this, but they do have a $5 off coupon. So all you got to do is go in there and buy one thing. You can buy a pencil or something throughout the week. It can't be on Saturday. It can be Friday. It can be today, and then you get a receipt. But you have to go back tomorrow to use your $5 off of a $25 purchase. But you get $5 off, and then apparently if you are on the online thing with Dollar General, you can get another $5 off that Saturday with another $25 purchase. So that's pretty good. Spend $50, get $10 free, and they got a lot of good sales. Although a couple of the things that I went to pay for rang up the wrong price, but they gave it to me what the sticker was, and they didn't have a problem with it. They did go look, right? I didn't take a picture of it or not. Yeah, I guess anybody can come up and say something as a price, but I don't know. Kraft says, "Do you have an IKEA near you? I am hearing their warehouses are empty." Yeah, it's funny you say that. Me and Jess were just talking about going to IKEA today. We're looking for like a little. Uh, we need something that we can put food in. We need like another little pantry cabinet. We have no more room. We have no more room. I'm gonna have to. We may have to bite the bullet and get a house here soon. I'm hoping we can find something. It's hard. It's really hard because when a house comes up that's for sale, you gotta jump on it because people are buying them up left and right now, and everything that we want, it's like we have no time. It's like I don't know. It's just playing the waiting game. Hopefully, something comes available at some point. Because I do need a yard because I need a garden, right? Because that's key. I need somewhere for my fireplace or my fire, right? I will build. First thing I do is I'll build a big fire pit. That's what I do, and gotta have a fire pit. Whiskey says Southern the coffee is absolutely delicious and green beans are much less expensive. Uh, Spaceman says pray for Ukraine. Yes, absolutely. Ramon says yes, Spaceman always. I missed something. Whiskey says can do. LOL. Awesome, man. Yeah. No, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like to try it. Barry put our P.O. box up there. Thanks, buddy. Pretty easy to remember. 58585. It's funny because we couldn't get I wanted to get a PO box that only had like a few numbers, like most people. For some reason, the post office that we had to go to get one is all 5 numbers, which is whatever. At least it's easy. At least it's easy. And they're really nice there too. It's nice. It's always nice dealing with nice people. Don Bonhomme says, I also gave a thumbs up, say hello, and now good night. Well, thank you, Don. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up. All the thumbs up, all the likes help. They really do. They really do, because as we end the live show here at some point, all the likes and interactions and everything help push the live show out, because there are usually 1,000 to a couple thousand more people that watch the live show that either the timing is off for them, but they come and they watch and then they comment later on. So everything we're doing tonight, I have it set up to where it all replays, because we have so many people, either they're working tonight or they just don't have time to watch the live show. They watch it tomorrow or Sunday. And it's like, man, that is so awesome. Let's see. Patricia says, no, I wanted to see what it would taste like. Whiskey says, you must roast first. It's pretty bitter otherwise. I like good, strong coffee. That's all. Laura says, Sam's had decent deals today. Awesome. Yeah, we got to get Sam's Club again. We got some things we got to get. Patricia says, green coffee beans is supposed to be good for weight loss. Not trying that again. I didn't know that. It's interesting. Dawn says, you too, Barry. Chat with each other. Out of Work Bum says, hey, Danno, I've noticed that you haven't subbed to my channel. What's up with that? Still looking for cat food, by the way. Very slim here in New Hampshire. Didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Yeah, there's no cat food. There is. Chewy.com. And actually, I've been getting, some people have been sending us emails about the cat food. Some people just don't want to comment on the channel. I completely understand that. And thank you for those who do send the emails to some of these things. Apparently, Chewy.com is still honoring their $49. Some states may differ a little bit, but it always seems to be right around $49. And you get free shipping from Chewy.com. And they seem like they're fully stocked now. So that's good to know. Let's see. Southern Grown says, Sam's Club boneless skinless chicken breast shot up 50 cents a pound this week. Yeah, I've heard some things have been going up at Sam's. Deborah says, okay, thank you. Anna says, put your food in your closets. We do. Dawn says, if anyone has a chance, make Danno's vegetable beef soup. Oh, thank you, Dawn. It's good. It's good. Especially, you know, if you want, it's easy. It's easy. And really, the easiest way to get to that video is to just, when you go to search on YouTube, search Adventures with Danno vegetable soup. And that video comes right up. So that's the easiest way to get to it, because we made that video a long time ago. But it's delicious. It really is. Anna, or under your bed? Yeah, well, that's where all of our unfinished puzzles go. Let's see. Anna says, that is what friends are doing. Dawn says, the soup was easy and delicious to make. Good night again. Good night, Dawn. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like, I believe in keeping it simple. Yeah, because if you keep it simple, then you're going to want to make it again and again and again. It's some really hard ones where you add so many different spices and so many different things that it's like, whew, you just remember how long it took you to make. Rewarding, but yeah. Let's see. Whiskey says you could roast in oven, then some hand crank roasters for campfire. But I bought an automatic roaster. It's easier, I must confess. Yeah. I hear you. No shame in that. No shame. Tanette says, Danno, I was in a tiny apartment. Uh-oh. Hold on. I lost you. Hold on. Hold on. What happened? Oh, here we go. Tanette says, Danno, I was in a tiny apartment. I had food under beds, on extra shelves, under the baby's crib, everywhere. This was 36 years ago. Hey, you do what you got to do, you know? Kraft says, if you wait 12 months, housing prices will fall massively. The real estate market is about to crash. I've talked to a couple real estate agents, and they firmly believe this. That is why we're waiting. And isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible that we have to wait for such a drastic event to benefit us to be able to buy a house? I mean, maybe it's a good thing, right? I mean, maybe that's what has to happen in order to keep these people from just buying up these houses. You know what it is? Or what I think, a lot of people on the coastlines are moving away, like from California and stuff, and they're coming to some more Midwestern states. They're buying these houses before they even look at them. Like they're just buying them. As soon as they're on the market, boom, they're sold. Like, I mean, they don't even get inspectors or anything. They just buy, they don't care. They'll fix whatever the price is. They're not worried about it. And, you know, whatever, but makes it really hard for us. But yeah, that's the plan, Kraft. Yeah. The problem, one problem I see with that is that everybody knows this now. Everybody, I've been hearing it from every direction. So, Joanne, please donate to Ukraine. If a nobody like me on a very fixed income can find a way to donate a few dollars, anyone can. I hear you. Just make sure you're donating in the right place. I say that, and let me elaborate that for a second, because there's a lot of things, and I know I don't have to explain this too much, but there are a lot of places that, you know, they take your money and it's not going to where you think it's going. I won't go into a lot of these places, but I will say, if you're going to donate somewhere around here we have the world-renowned Children's Hospital. They bring children from all over the world, to our Children's Hospital in Avondale. It is the #1 children's hospital in the world. They bring, especially for the burn unit, the Shriner Burn Institute is #1 in the world. UC Hospital is one of the #1 hospitals in the world. Christ, we are known for our doctors. We are known for our surgeons, specialists, all this stuff in Cincinnati. UC Medical is one of the top places you can go. And I take the check right to them, because there are places that are screwball places where they're not going to the right place. Not saying that wherever you sit, whatever you're doing, I'm just saying be careful, because there are places out there that they say, oh no, this is going to the veterans, and then you find out like a dime of what you sent went to the veterans, and that the rest is paying for them to drive the trucks. You know, and I'm not saying that's all of them, but there are a couple out there that is like that. So what I would do is take the care package right to the source and say, here you go, Shriners. Here is a check or food or anything, right? And the same with children's and all that stuff. So, you know, I know a lot of people who do that in this city, and it's a great thing. Just thought I'd mention that. Just be careful. Let's see. If you wait. Patricia says, my son paid $145,000 for a house that he could have purchased 3 years ago for $80,000. I worry that the prices will crash. He paid way too much. And that is the problem, ain't it? That is it. Everybody who's been buying these houses for those kind of prices, it's going to crash. And eventually it will, whether it's in 12 months, 2 years, whatever. Eventually it's going to come down. It's, and that's just it. Same thing here. There was almost an exact house for that price that we were going to pay. And it's like, that house ain't worth $70,000-$80,000. It's going to need another $20,000-$30,000 to fix it up. And then somebody bought the house anyway, and I was like, well, problem solved. It wasn't meant to be. Whiskey says, I don't have a manual one for a campfire, but the entry one I bought is from Nesco. Let's see. Chicken breast shot up at Kroger by 50 cents, but Walmart still has them for $1.99, Tanette says. If you have Target by you, I will say that the Good and Gather chicken breasts are pretty good, and they are in the video tomorrow. $1.99 a pound. I was surprised to see that. And they're pretty good. Victoria Neisel, hello. My husband and I watch you every night. We live in Iowa. Grocery prices are going through the roof. Going through the roof here, too. We've had a hard time finding canned salmon. Walmart had none. And we've been hearing, somebody left a comment about canned salmon from Walmart, so I don't know if they're just out, but somebody was able to find it, so maybe it's starting to come back in. We'll keep an eye out on it. They said it was really good, too. I don't know. I'll have to try it. Southern says, what happened? It just popped up and said, you're live. I hope so. Let's see. Southern says, tons of Californians and New Yorkers are moving to South Mississippi. Yeah. Watch out for them gators. Rose said, I hope housing prices going down. As of now, mortgages are 5% in Arizona. It's getting 300 Californians a day. Housing are selling in a day or two over asking too. Absolutely. Tanette says, my son in Nevada had the same thing. People from California were snapping up houses near Reno, sight unseen, driving the prices up. Yep. It's everywhere. And, a lot of people can't afford to live in California anymore. I don't blame them. James Ferris says, hi from Orlando. Hello. We will be in Orlando here in a few months. Getting excited for that. Rose says, my daughter just got a house in Tampa, Florida. Glad she had a house to sell. First-time buyers can't afford to buy because getting outbid. That's right. Tanette says, Zillow says that my house is worth 3 times what I paid for it. No, it's not. And the problem is that if you sell it right now, you're going to end up with the same problem. Even if, 3 times, if you get that and you just get something else, you're going to pay a lot for it. Hopefully it would be more of a better balance, but it's like, yeah, you're still going to have to pay a fortune to get another house if you can even get another house. It's hard to find right now. Southern says, we own a farm, commercial property, and our home. All of them shot through the roof in pricing and continue to climb weekly. It's crazy. Oof. Guys, we're going to have to start wrapping it up here. I can't believe, man, we've been on here 2 hours already. 2 hours. Time flies when you're hanging out with your friends. Patricia says, I would sell my house, but being a prepper, my house is stuffed. Well, you can rent a forklift, put them on pallets, and start hauling it away into the U-Haul. Hey, Dottie. Chicken and eggs will be hard to find. Yeah. Bradley just came from local supermarket. Kohl's, pronounced Kohl's. Right next door to Kmart. Prices are okay considering the constant increases we see in your videos. That's good. Joanne says landlords are buying these houses sight unseen before they're even listed. Sheila says Aldi had absolutely no chicken on Tuesday in my town. They were very low where we are too. A lot of chicken's been very low because of everything going Victoria says, I seen a video on salmon patties and want to make some. I used to make those in the 70s and had forgot about them. I'll tell you what, I bet they're delicious. Patricia says, been here since 1983. That's a long time. You know, and it's after that long of a time, it's hard to move. It really is. It's like, you know, you want to, when you hear you can make a fortune, like I hear, you know, some families say that, oh, I can make a fortune selling my house right now, but you're going to end up, you're just going to, I mean, if you can sell a house and get a house that you want and not have to pay a dime, great, you know, but chances are, how often does that work out like that? Karen Ferris says, new on the channel, just wanted to give a heads up on the propane prices. Yeah, they're getting expensive. Tanette says, if I sold my house, I cannot afford another one. Prices are insane. Oh, look, there's John with his period. You guys may see that. He comments the period thing, and then people start commenting on that. That's funny. It's a trend. Rose says, great chat. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yes. Give us a big like if you're enjoying. Let's see. Barry says, have a great weekend. Oh, I have had a great time. Thanks, Barry. Thanks so much. Great moderating tonight. Way to stay on top of it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, buddy. A lot of fun. Patricia says, whoop, whoop. Whiskey says, are you in California, Patricia? Joanne. Her sister died in 2020. My brother-in-law said theirs was worth $375,000 a year and a half. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I mean, it's Patricia is from Ohio. Javon says hi from Georgia. Hello, buddy. Whiskey says copy that. Anna with the comma to continue the trend. LOL. Oh, yes. It is funny. We've been doing that for a while. Anna says to continue, or Dottie says, have a good night, all. Yes, Southern says, night, Danno, night, everyone. I think Jess fell asleep on us. Yeah, I think she did. Tanette says, good night, all. Guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. It was a lot of fun. Pound and have a good night, Bradley. Guys, yes, thank you. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Don't know what the weather's going to be like where you are, but hopefully you can get out, do something fun. Get away from all the stress of everything. Go shopping, buy yourself a little something special. Buy you a Reese cup. Buy a Snickers bar, right? You don't want to look like Joe Pesci on the weekends. Get that Snickers bar. Something that makes you happy. Go out, do something happy. Have fun with your family, friends. Just have a good time. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Yes, have a happy Easter. We'll be back on before Easter. We'll be back on for Good Friday. Next Friday, we will celebrate together. It'll be a good time. Good night, Dave. Good night, Nana. Good night, Carol. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember the adventure is out there.